Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Backpack Battles. So today we're going to be playing unranked and trying to win as fast as possible. And by as fast as possible, I mean in 0 seconds. This was a build that I did see in Ben's community challenges, but I don't think that's been done very often, and I would like to try to show you it in practice. So the entire idea revolves around getting a lot of mana and triggering Manathirst as fast as possible. And frequently. So, Manathirst will be able to steal 10 life during setup by gaining mana during setup. And the way we can get mana during setup is with a combination of moon shields, which can give us mana for every time that adjacent items are gaining mana, and with stone skin potions, which will give us mana, which will give us armor, which will then trigger the moon shields. And the strong stone skin potion, of course, would be preferable. The strong stone skin potion being here. We have 20 armor. It'll get us 35 armor as opposed to just giving us 30. Which will add up as we do like double dip on the stone skin potions. Although admittedly, just getting more stone skin potions is, still good. So, in order to trigger the stone skin potions, because they do require 20 armor, we are going to want protective purses, which give us 5 armor. So if we have 4 protective purses, they'll be able to instantly trigger all of our stone skin potions right at the start of battle. We'll also be taking the Yggdrasil leaf in order to get a little bit more mana and hopefully trigger our mana thirst a little bit more often. So we're looking about 100 mana during setup. We want to make them all crit. We want a lot of vampirism as well, so we're going to want space-efficient vampirism during setup. The only which is going to be these blood amulets. So you'll notice that's a lot of high rarity items, so we are looking for customer cards as well. So we're going to be playing on unranked because, frankly, this challenge is going to require a lot of luck, and I don't really trust I can get that kind of luck without a little bit of cheating. So, alright, we do get a Lucky Clover and a Piggy Bank. So, let's go ahead and upgrade our Clover, or upgrade our Piggy Bank here. And let's take a bit more space, and let's go. So, I'm going to need plenty of space in order to help afford, in order to help store all these Piggy Banks we're going to be getting. We went against an opponent with just a Piggy Bank and 2 swords, so, yeah. About expected. We did get an on-sale broom and, just like a ton of stuff that's cheap. The question is, do we take a mana potion, potentially getting like, a health potion, potentially getting a mana potion? Well, the mana potion will be able to grant us, let's see how much mana. It'll grant us 4 mana, so we double dip on that, it'll give us 8 mana. As opposed to, let's say we have 1 moon shield and this, which will then give us 30% more for about, let's say, 45, and that'll give us about 3-4 mana per activation. So it's really just as good, but it does require blueberries, but that'll be possible. The issue here being that we kind of want a bit more economy going, and I don't think we'll quite get the double shovel. Maybe we will. I will sell off the sword instead of the broom. And let's take the health potion, tentatively. And let's go ahead. So that is 2 brooms. Hopefully we can win this one. I do think that we do, but it's going to be relatively close. They have also got a lucky piggy, but they're just not points to get out a broom like we are. Guess they're not as cool as us. So here we really are looking for pans to upgrade our brooms with, and we got one. So let's sell off a sand and upgrade one of our, well, upgrade our broom there. And I think I can sell off the gooberts for a piggy bank. The goobert was on sale. I'm pretty sure, otherwise I don't think I would have bought it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and point that there. And the question being, do I get the piggy bank now or later? To get the piggy bank, I think I'd have to sell off like the broom or something, which I don't really want to do. So I'm going to get the piggy bank later. I'm running against Kali. And they have a nice Goobert setup here. I think they have a good chance of losing this one, and yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when they have decent healing. We do need these mana orbs, so we will be taking it. And the Lucky Clover, the reason that we get Lucky Clovers in this build is because we do want our Manathirst to crit. And to make the Manathirst crit, we're going to need Acorn Collars to go with these Manathirsts. So we're going to go ahead and take this. Let's see. This has a 40% chance, 35% chance, but this attacks a lot slower than this. I think that theoretically it's better to actually upgrade the broom because this activates just so much faster. Which actually isn't something that I've considered before. Either way. Let's go ahead and get more space. All right. It is kind of tough to get all of this to fit with the piggy bank here. So maybe that means we go something a little wackier. Like that. Which then fits more stuff around the piggy. Which I think is good. And here we're going to try to save up for this mana orb. And okay. We're going up against very whack placement here. They could have upgraded both the dagger and the wooden sword with relative ease, but you know, that's unranked for you. People are just having a good time out here. It's a wild, wild west. Okay. There's a Tim, but we are not going to take that. We can't really afford that huge investment. Alright. Because it is really expensive. And not what we're looking for here. So we can upgrade to a mana potion. And we can also get one of our first weapons here. We can get the Manathirst going, which I think is going to be good. Let's go ahead and get the Manathirst while we have the chance. And let's go ahead and have that activate on the Gooberts. Alright. So we're still looking for protective purses to eventually activate our stone skin potions, but I guess that's something for later. And any customer cards we're probably just going to take and just put off to the side. Hopefully we're good enough to win this, although it's looking like it's going to be a loss, unfortunately. Yeah, that garlic kind of screwed us over because we couldn't heal off of the vampirism from Hungry Blade anymore, but so be it. Okay. So that is an on-sale Ripsaw Blade, which is actually quite interesting, I think. So let's just take it tentatively as a replacement for the shovel in case we're worried about losing. But I'm actually not that worried about losing. So I think I do just immediately sell this nonsense. Okay. And there is a Shield of Valor, which I think is really good. So I do want to pick it up, but I want to pick it up in a little bit. due to the fact that the Shield of Valor should be quite expensive, quite difficult to afford. So let's go ahead and lock that in for later. And yeah. You can actually go kind of like this. Speed those up a little bit. Get another lucky piggy. That way we can keep our luck while staying a bit more space efficient. Although we are going to soon get the Yggdrasil leaf, but we are, again, going to be a little bit locked up on space. So let's just take the Shield of Valor, actually. Alright. Hopefully we can get the 2 moon shields as promised. But if we don't get that, right, we can also pivot into a really big armor build with the moon shields and sapphires. So, alright. Let's go ahead and speed that up. And great. We can get the Shield of Valor. And we do have a cheap bow and arrow. But yeah, I think I won't be picking that up. Let's sell off the Gloves of Haste in favor of a Acorn Collar, which I think is going to be a huge deal, making both my weapons crit much more frequently. And now let's do we just start the next battle? I think we do. And okay, it looks like we're going up against some cards and nonsense. Yep, they're just playing Hollow Fire Lizard and a Hungry Blade. I guess they're trying to go for like uniques, and they're just like rushing a bunch of piggies to help do that. So that's fun. We do have an on sale Yggdrasil leaf. And yeah. Let's go ahead and roll that off. And yeah, we're looking for like economy. We're also looking for stuff that will work alongside the strategy of a ton of Manathirst. So that's half of a Manathirst right here. So I suppose we ought to take it. I do think it's going to be more sensible than the Pestilence Flask at the moment. I suppose the next question is, do we... my apologies. What else do we do? What else do we sell in order to make this work? Yeah, that's a lot of mana from that, but we are going to want to grab this Hungry Blade, I think. So let's just actually sell off the Pestilence Flask just to take it. We're not going to put it out yet. We do want more resources from the shovel at the moment. And okay. So the hard part here is just basically we now kind of want to be hard rolling for Blood Amulets, Shields of Valors, Lucky Piggies. There could be an argument that, like, my early ability to get economy was a bit hampered, so this run might be a little bit cursed to fail, but we'll see. There are a couple of things I do want to go for that do feel plausible, so I'm not feeling bad about it. And there we go. We got 2 great pieces for the build. One of the Stone Skin Potions, Mana Orb, feeling great. And yeah, an Acorn Collar, Customer Card, Health Potion, Box of Riches, all kinds of great stuff. For right now, though, I'm going to be taking the Box of Riches as an economy option. In 3 rounds, this will pay for itself, which is a little bit painful because it's just going to take a while. But, you know, we got to start with that, right? I do think I'm going to sell off the Goobert as well, because I do just want more space. Let's go ahead and upgrade our Shield of Valor. and put out items like this. There we go. We get plenty of upgrades there. All right. And there we go. Very cursed placements, but so be it. Okay. Wonder if this would work better at all, because then I could go something like that. Yeah. Okay. And let's sell off the coal for a customer card. And let's look to grab this other acorn collar at some point. For right now, I'm just going to sacrifice that. I'm sure there's better ways to place this, but here we are in Unranked. It's a cursed time for cursed people. We're not going to take the health potion quite yet, because I'm really looking to maximize my stone skin potions right now, and I don't really want to be spending too much money because I'm getting to that point where I want to basically max out my rerolls every turn. So I don't really want to spend money on something that's going to be a little bit weaker, the mana potion, compared to other things. Now, especially the mana potion is going to be a little bit weaker because we can't really double dip on it, because using mana during setup is a bit of a challenge in order to trigger the mana potion. So what uses mana during setup? I actually do not know something that uses mana during setup. Let's go ahead and switch it up. So I believe the glowing crown uses mana during setup because it just says use 10 mana. It doesn't say like I don't think that's contingent on it attacking like this. It says on attack use 3 mana, or like this one does that. The mana orb technically also can use mana during setup. So those are both items that can use it, but they're expensive. And yeah, using mana during setup is a bit tough. But our best bet would be glowing crown, and as you might be able to tell, that's a lot of resources to spend. All right. Take a random chip topaz. Perfect. Another stone skin potion. And yes, another mana orb. Great. So let's just keep loading up on nonsense here. We are going to want more space. But for now, yeah, this is all kind of tough to fit in. Maybe we do something like that. Yeah. Oh geez. This is a cursed build. Okay. And, oh geez, yeah, this Yggdrasil leaf is not being very cooperative with this nonsense setup we have going on here. But we can do something like that. And there we go. Certainly a thing. On sale potion belt, perfect. This will let me actually get value from my for my shield. And okay. We are getting up to 12 mana here. We don't have the protective purses yet. We really want those to get the armor during setup. If I'm desperate, I will take a armor to do it, but I would really prefer protective purses. It's a much better source of armor during setup. Okay. We're gonna roll here. That's another Shield of Valor and a Stone Skin Potion and a Blood Amulet. Really, like, everything we could ask for here. And even a Lucky Clover. Like, honestly, everything in this shop is things that I want. So, yeah. As always, it's a somewhat cursed build, but that's fine. We do lock all this nonsense here. We ought to sell something to grab it, so I'm going to sell off a chipped topaz for the Lucky Clover. And okay. I guess technically I should be pointing these Lucky Piggies at the Moon Shield. I think that'd be a lot more efficient. Also, this should be swapped. And yeah, there's a lot of micro optimizations here that might have actually mattered in this particular matchup, but we'll see. Once we drink our potions, we are getting a lot of advantage from that. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. They've been stacking up a ton of poison thanks to the Pandemonium, and they've been healing a bunch. So that's very difficult for me to keep up with. But yes, we will get a second Shield of Valor. And yeah, let's see what we can do about a quick reorganization. Now, I could see getting rid of the shovel by now. Oh, and I did not upgrade my Stone Skin Potions, unfortunately. But we should be able to get there pretty easily. Well, not easily. With great effort and stress, but we'll be able to get there. We are also at the point where we want to be spending our rerolls in order to get the stuff we want. Because we really do want, like, more Manathirsts, more Moon Shield, really more everything, right? So, for right now, you put another shield here. Maybe we get rid of the leaf for right now. Putting these pigs here. Whew. Okay. Yeah, we just go like that. Sure. Gosh, this is such a cursed run. Or cursed turn. Let's roll once for space. We didn't get space, unfortunately. I think we just have to start here, because I'm really looking to maximize the efficiency of, like, grinding resources, and this is kind of how we do it, although I suppose we could have swapped out the Shield of Valor for, like, you know, more valuable stuff, but I think this is actually going to be worth a lot as well. It's just going to get us, yeah, a ton of armor, a ton of mana, importantly, and hopefully that could be enough to take out the enemy here. If it's not, we're really going to need to start prioritizing, yeah, win rate. It's getting to be really tough out here, really brutal. Getting all these resources, I think, is one of the most difficult parts of this. So we did get a Glowing Crown, which could let us use mana potions during setup on sale. So that's nice. I wonder if it's time for the shovel to go. I don't want the shovel to go yet, but it might be necessary. mana potion, a health potion that can turn into a mana potion. Let's go for it. Don't love it though. I do think I get rid of these rubies, actually. I forgot to put this in the pack as well to upgrade when I'm rolling. Yeah. Let's take it. Yeah, this whole thing scares me. Okay. We can upgrade yet another stone skin potion, which we ought to do. And really just, I need like a lot more space. I need a lot more everything. It's just that my resource game is currently lacking with only this stuff. So for right now, I think I unslot that sword. There we go. Oh, unslot the shield. And I can just kind of put out, yeah, a ton of good stuff. And yep, it gets us another lucky piggy. Activation. Put those out to upgrade our pig as well. And we can put out these. Ah, jeez. Yeah, what a difficult, what a cursed run. Hopefully this will work out for us. Okay, we're going up against a ton of sand. Fortunately, we should be okay because the Manathirsts have 200% accuracy, so we can still hit them with these Manathirsts. And yeah, we're managing to do just that. We got up to 2 activations of the Manathirsts, which was really nice. And there we go, a 3rd lucky piggy. All right. And we'll get yet another piggy bank. More space. Let's roll. Perfect. Mana orb. We'll use that to upgrade our 2nd Shield of Valor, which should really get us off to the races. 2 of these is when they really start to pay off because they both increase the amount they get and they both give mana. So this with 3 stone skins should go really far. Alright. We get a flawed sapphire. Ah, I forgot to put this in again. We're going to sell off this nonsense. We're going to get a little bit more space here. And okay, point that there. Perfect. So we're going to get even more Shield of Valor triggers. If we get 8 lucky piggies, we actually get the 100% Moon Shield, which is funny. Okay. And is there a good place to put this? I mean, I could replace like the glowing crown, but that kind of sucks. I guess replace the health potion. And okay. Man, we just haven't had the space for the Yggdrasil leaf, which is funny to me. But it is something to get later anyways, so. Yeah, there we go. 400 armor right off the bat. And let's go ahead and take a look at how much damage like activating these stone skin potions did, because now I'm curious, right? We have 1 of the protective purses. We need a lot more. Yeah, we aren't scaling super well with our output. So we're surviving, but we're not thriving, right? Let's see if we can still win this, though. It's very close, down to the wire. 1 health left. I'm not surprised, but I really would have liked this to have gone a little bit more prettily, huh? Yep. We do want those. Another protective purse is perfect. We're gonna roll here. More lucky clovers is also really what we want. So we're getting to the point where we not want to stop upgrading our piggies, actually, because we do want to trigger our Yggdrasil leaf. We're gonna sell off a bunch of useless gems. Okay. Do we take the potion belt or do we roll here? I think we roll because we're still looking for like that high quality stuff. We'll take this just for funsies, but it's kind of pointless. Okay, another box of riches for more economy. It's getting too late for that, I think. We're starting to want to pivot straight into pure output. And there is a customer card. We're going to want that. But what are we going to sell for that? I mean, we could sell off the sapphires for it. The sapphires are good. It's just kind of like... they're not going to do a whole lot for us during the actual one-turn kill. They're useful for winning the game now, though. So let's sell off the ruby. And sell off 2 of the sapphires. And get another customer card. Alright. Okay, it looks like they have a quadruple Goobert setup. I love it. I love what this person's got going on here. It looks very fun. Although I would put this here instead. That would make a lot more sense because then it would trigger the Gooberts more often. But yeah, we are doing completely fine. Also, the Blood Goobert can crit, which means that they should really make sure that this is critting because that's a super strong thing to make crit. But yeah, next round. Okay, that is the 3rd protective purse. Another lucky clover. And do we take a customer card now? We do have all 3 rounds left to try to go for the one-turn kill. I do think I take it because I do want like just more high rarity items. Hi Lucy, do you want to say hi to the audience again? Yeah, my kitty cat's here. All right, let's roll. Roll. Mana orb, perfect. Okay. And our 4th protective purse, so now our strong stone skin potions will trigger during setup, so that's exciting. We're going to roll again. Okay, we do want to sell something to roll again, so let's sell off an emerald to roll again. Another lucky clover on sale. That's perfect. So let's sell off the emeralds and grab it. Okay. And I think it's about time to say sayonara to the shovel. Okay, and I do want to get this potion belt just for more space, more stuff to do. So, I don't think I solved the potion for it, do I? I mean, I got the crown. So I can actually use I can use mana potions. So, I guess that's something to keep in mind, huh? Alright, we're getting really close to it, but every turn we spend is also a turn where the enemy is going to get healthier and healthier. Let's sell that off for a potion belt. I don't think we're going to really need to upgrade our strong stone skin potions. It's a relatively low impact upgrade anyways, so it's not a big deal. And yeah, this time around we're not upgrading our lucky piggy. Oh, not upgrading our piggies anymore. We have another customer card. Just doesn't have a good spot for it. I guess we get rid of one of the clovers for now. And okay. We're going up against lightsabers and sand, but we just can immediately cleanse all those debuffs. And geez. That was a fast win, huh? let's take a look at how much damage we actually do during setup now that we have this whole thing here. And also, I think I'm going to have to set my default battle speed to 0 so we can like tick forward and just see what happens very, very slowly. So here we go. We immediately do 2 instances of 32 crits with our Manathirsts. So yeah, that's 64 damage during setup. But we're looking for even more. We do this again. We get 40 mana gained. And yeah, we get 40 mana gained, and we do, let's see, we do 64 plus 64 plus 8, so it's 128. That's 136 damage during setup, which is a ton. And now we're going to make that even higher. Yep. Perfect. This should be plenty of luck, I believe. So let's roll again. We just... Oh, we need a customer card. And yeah, there we go. Another blueberry for more luck. Do we take this? I mean, why not? Another customer card. I think that's enough customer cards. And I'm looking to be able to, yeah, afford my stuff. Space. I think we do need that space. We are going to sell off a gem. Perfect. More space. Alright. Let's sell off this piggy bank for now. Another Shield of Valor. It's going to be really hard to make that productive. Because, yeah, we do that, and that also reduces the effectiveness of our potions. Let's go like this for now. There we go. We're just going to have a ton of blood amulets here. I suppose it wouldn't actually be bad if we got the Blood Harvester. It's a unique item. It's going to be kind of hard to, you know, summon that into our life. But if we did get it, that means that it could essentially act as like 6 extra setup vampirism, which would definitely be worth it. But we can't get everything we want in our lives, of course. If ifs and buts were cherries and nuts, etc., etc. And there we go. We'll just take this temporarily. And yeah, we're going to roll with that. Hopefully this works out for us. Alright. So let's see. Alright. That is immediately 61 mana. So 70 mana because we're also getting... we're also using it with the glowing crown. Each of these are generating... How much armor per? And is there a way to, like, increase my armor multiplicatively? I don't think there is, at least not an easy one. Technically, the moon shields and, like, the ship sapphires kind of does it, but it doesn't then trigger the moon shields. So, yeah, each of the strong soldiers potions is doing 56 armor, which is just a ton for the moon shields. And there we go. That was a 0.1 battle game, a 0.1 speed battle game, and it went on for 4 seconds because we still had to actually do damage normally. But yeah. We are looking for this. Do we get up to 100% crit chance? This is plus 10, so we need like how much luck? This is going to be 10% by base. So let's say we had like, let's see, we have more than 10 luck. We're fine. In fact, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's count 7. So this is going to be 35 plus 35 is 70, 85. 7 times 3 is 21, and yeah, So we actually can cut one of these lucky piggies, and we'll be perfectly fine. Okay, that's a pestilence flask. Unfortunately, not a setup item. The last protective purse, sure. Okay. Nice. Yeah, perfect. Okay. That is a health potion. Demonic flask would be preferable here. Because I am looking for, like, setup. And, okay, we can start breaking these for another... vampiric stone. All right. We have a lot of customer cards here. So, I don't think this is quite a setup kill, but we're really getting close. Yeah. I think that our best odds is actually just getting like one more setup right now with this blueberry. And let's go ahead and roll again. Pestilence flask. Really not what I'm looking for though. How much setup do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're looking for 7 setup luck so we can get rid of another piggy. I think we do. Another stone skin. Okay. And a blood amulet. If only we had one more round, right? We're gonna sell this off. And that. And I do think the stone skin's probably better. Huh. Do I need the glowing crown, actually? What does the glowing crown do for us? It activates both of these twice? Yeah, that's actually a huge deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 luck. Okay. So we really can't afford to get rid of another lucky piggy here. So, oh, we can get rid of this expensive-ass fanny pack space. Probably. Can we fit all of this here still? Five, 6, 7, 8. Oh, right. Of course, we can get rid of these sapphires because they do not help during setup. Yep. Okay. And yeah. Okay. I think that's about as good as we're getting it. Technically, we have to make this a little bit better, but it'll be kind of annoying. And also, I think we still do want not these lucky piggies. So let's roll with this. Wait. Okay, now we're one space short, but we can make up for that by selling this for this. And you see that is still 7. Yeah, 7 luck. Exactly 7, which is what we calculated is what we needed. We can roll again for fun. Let's go. Alright. Let's hope this is enough to win. Okay. We're going up against someone with a Spiked shield. Fortunately, I do not think these count as melee attacks. So I don't think that should trigger the spiked shields. Alright. But they do have a good amount of health potions, which is kind of annoying, but I think that it will be okay. Let's go up 1.1 seconds. And let's see what the first thing to happen is. There we go. Unfortunate. We didn't quite win. Yeah. Ugh. But how much damage did we deal during the 0.000 seconds, right? Okay, at 0 seconds... Alright, sorry. Let's take a look. So, at 0 seconds, how much damage have we dealt by then? We've dealt 300 damage, almost 300 damage, so about 250 damage, like right at the start of the game. Not quite enough to kill. And, yeah. And 1 second in, we're already regenning. So we got like 96 mana during setup. If we had if we had like 4 more mana, we also, I think we missed a crit. Yeah, we also missed a crit. So we actually needed a little bit more crit chance as well. We must have been losing luck from somewhere. Oh, that's interesting. So the order of us getting luck was us getting luck didn't happen soon enough because our sources of luck came in, I think, after we got our potions, which means that we were missing a good amount of crits. So even though we only needed 7 luck, we actually needed the 7 luck sooner than our Manathirst would crit, which means that our stack of our order of getting these items is actually really relevant for this. So we want to get 7 luck before we trigger our stone skin potions, and the items will trigger in the order that you gain them. So that's normally not something that is relevant, but it is actually very relevant here for the setup kill. And then of course we win quite quickly because this is just a powerful build all around, right? But yeah, a very interesting game. I hope you enjoyed watching. But yeah, that is a fast game. See you in the next video.